One more time, please. Hi, everyone. Okay, let's have a round of applause for everyone today. Yes, so hello everyone and welcome to At America. We are the US Embassy's American Center. And first and foremost, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ara and I will be your e-guide for today's event. And for those of you new here in At America is the US Embassy's American Center, and our mission here is to provide a space for people to learn more about the United States through our programs and also our event. And today's event is in collaboration with Metropolitan Toastmasters with the team On the Move. And before we start our event for today, everyone, we have a social media quiz for our online audiences. And the question today is, which of the following is not a way to avoid anxiety during public speaking? Is it A, continuous practice, B, know your audience and presentation topic, C, prepare presentation materials well, or D, using filler words? If you think you know the answer to this question, you can submit it on our social media platforms. And for those of you who can answer correctly, will receive a shout from us by the end of this event. And now to start our event for this evening, I will be passing the stage to the president of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Kak Hans.
Good evening, everyone. Has everyone had their dinner yet? Yay! Me too. Yay! Welcome to tonight's edition of Metropolitan Toastmasters. My name is Toastmaster Hans, and I'm the president of this club. But before we begin, is anyone here a first timer? Is it coming? Ooh, quite a. Ooh, the guy in the white shirt. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you. That's fine. Is anyone interested in coming up here to have a little chit chat? One of the first timers? Or should I just directly pick one of you? To be honest, I can't remember who put their hands up, but I think with the guy with the brown hoodie? Yeah. Are you a first timer? I think so. Did you ever? Second time. The one with the hat. You want? Come up here. Hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Please tell us your name and how did you find us and what do you expect from us tonight?
Well, I've known this event for a couple times before, but I was strolling around the city today and I saw a post from the Instagram and I was like, okay, maybe this is the best time for me to join.
All right. He said he's gonna join.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Right. And I'm not expecting anything actually. I'm just gonna enjoy. I'm like, I love speaking English, even talking to myself in English and having a discussion. And I'm just gonna having some fun here.
All right. Oh, what's your name? Sorry.
I'm Raihan.
Raihan.
Yeah.
All right. Please give it up for Raihan.
Thank you.
So yeah, I hope everyone will enjoy tonight's meeting. Let's begin. Because we've got quite a lot of first-timers, I'll just explain a little bit about what Toastmasters is. So Toastmasters is a nonprofit educational organization building confidence, teaching public speaking, and leadership skills. So we have over 275,000 members from over 14,000 clubs. So Metropolitan Toastmasters is not the only Toastmasters club there is. Over 150 countries, so wherever you go abroad, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan, China, America, you'll find us. You'll find us there. Next, please. So here, you can learn communication and public speaking, you can elevate your confidence and personal growth, you can learn through mentorship and evaluation, so we have a internal mentorship program, and everything that you do will be evaluated here, and you'll be part of a positive, supportive community globally. There may be over 25,000 Toastmasters clubs in the world, but we are the only one which works in collaboration with At America. Please give it up for At America. we have a tagline. Whenever anyone up here says have fun, please, all of you in the audience, reply with "Go Mets." So let's try that out. Have fun? Have fun? Woo, well done, everyone. Thanks. So how do you learn public speaking in Toastmasters? We have something called pathways. So these are the 6 pathways that are currently available, and each one of them has a certain sort of focuses on specific dimensions of public speaking. So it's not just about standing up here talking about anything and everything, but there are specific things you can learn through the lens of public speaking. So for example, dynamic leadership, you can learn more about leadership. Engaging humor, you can learn more about how to be funny in front of people, and etc., etc. So you can choose which, should you join, you can choose which one out of these 6 according to your personal needs and desires. Next. And these are the committee that runs this club. So I'm Hans, I'm the president. We have Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Mon. She's in charge of the pathways thing I just mentioned earlier. She's not here tonight, unfortunately. We have Toastmaster Trisha as our Vice President of Membership. She's not here. We have Toastmaster Batari as our Vice President of Public Relations. So if any one of you found us through Instagram, she's the one who did all those beautiful posts. Next. We have Toastmaster Rain in charge of our money, but she's not here again tonight. We have Toastmaster Nadine as our secretary, and Toastmaster Erza as Sergeant at Arms in charge of our logistics. So these are the people who run our clubs. And that's just a little bit of taste of what Toastmasters is. That's all from me for now, at least. And I would like to officially open tonight's meeting by knocking this gavel. As the slide clearly tells you, we have our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Batari. Please welcome Toastmaster Batari.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hans. Good evening, everybody. Have fun? All right. I see some first-timers as well as some guests and a couple of my friends over there in the audience. So does anyone know what is our meeting theme tonight? No? You guys are not checking the Instagram, all my hard work? All right, move on to the next slide. Our meeting theme today is actually on the move. Now, this theme is celebrating public transportation. Living in the big city of Jakarta, I'm pretty sure everyone gets everywhere with public transportation. And word of the day is commute, which means the journey you take from your home to work or even school. Now, enough about the meeting theme. So if anyone here is a first timer or don't really know what a Toastmaster meeting looks like, let me explain to you a little bit. Next slide. So tonight our meeting agenda is split into 3. All of our meeting agendas are, the template is like this. So we usually start off with prepared speech. Tonight we have beautiful 2 speakers tonight delivering an amazing speech. And we also have a table topics. Now, table topics is the best part because guests as well as members get the chance to come up on stage and deliver a 1 to 2 minute speech. And it will be an impromptu speech and the session will be led by the table topics master. So look out for that. And the last one is the evaluation speech. Now, obviously, if you want to become a great speaker, you need to know what are the key points you're really good at, as well as things you need to improve. Now, evaluation session, we will call 2 evaluators who will evaluate 2 speakers tonight, and they will basically evaluate the speech from our 2 speakers. And moving on, now, obviously, I'm not here alone tonight leading the meeting. I have a beautiful role takers. Now, the role takers are led by the general evaluator, so I'll go ahead and call upon the general evaluator, Toastmaster Yosakim.
Thank you, Toastmaster Butari. Okay, it's been a while. Oh my God. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Yosakim. I'm gonna be your general evaluator for tonight's meeting. But to begin this introduction, I will not introduce myself just yet. I will start with my team, and the first one is going to be our grammarian for this evening is Toastmaster Ain. Please come forward.
Okay, thank you, Toastmasters Yosakim. Well, let me start by introducing the word of the day again, because it's my job apparently. The word of the day again, just as a reminder, okay, is commute. To make the same journey regularly between work and home. All right, now into my actual role as a grammarian. My role as a grammarian is to carefully assess your language usage, and I'll also take note of any improper grammar usage. And it's also my duty to note down any beautiful quotes / saying. That'll be it. Back to you, Toastmaster Yosakim.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ain. Okay, so everyone, don't be afraid to speak in front of on the stage. He will not judge, he will share the learning. Okay, moving on to our ANWOD counter, Toastmaster Nuha. Please come to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Nuha. I'm the A and WOD counter. My role is to listen to the filler words, as in, or even doubling the words. And at the end of the meeting, I'll give you a quick report, which filler words I heard the most, and I'll also let you know how many person use the words of the day, which is commute. And that's all for me. Back to our evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nuha. So everyone, don't forget to use word of the day. What is the word of the day? Commute. Thank you. Okay, now moving on to our word counter, Toastmaster Aisyah. Please come forward to the stage.
Hello everyone, have fun? Okay, today my role taker as ballot counter. At the end of the meeting, after all speakers speaking, I will show the QR so everyone can scan it, then do voting for the favorite speech evaluator, favorite prepare speaker, and the last one, the favorite table topic speaker. That's it for me. Thank you. Back to TM. Yosakim.
Thank you, our ANWOD counter. So at the end of each session, prepared speeches, table topic speech, and evaluation speech, there will be QR code to vote with who will be the best speakers of this meeting. So last but not least, let's move on to Toastmaster Zara as our timer to introduce her role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yosakim. Have fun! Have fun, Gomez. Are you kidding me, guys? Can we repeat again? Have fun! Have fun! All right, thank you everyone. Welcome to Ed America and welcome to Metropolitan Toastmaster. My name is Zara and today I will be your timer. And by the way, I'm so happy about my picture because the last picture is not good. And you can be like us and you can join if you want to. Don't forget to join. I looking you the guys. All right, right now I'm being a timer and also I monitor and report all the speaker coming to the stage, and then the last timing start after verbal and non-verbal communication. And don't forget to all the speaker to look at me. And if you see the green light, please, the green light, you've reached the minimum time. And then the yellow light, you see right here. Yeah, you please wrapping up your speech. And the last is the red. You've reached the maximum of time. And for all the speaker, fighting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our timer, Toastmaster Zara. So now it's my turn to introduce my role. So my role this evening is as general evaluator. Is if that confuse you, same. It also confused me back during my early Toastmasters day. So in the generally, no. So the task of general evaluator is to oversee the meeting from start to finish, and I will evaluate everything that happens during the meeting with an emphasis. So if you might ask what is the emphasis, so if you pay attention, prepared speech speakers have evaluators, and also table topics is indirectly evaluated by AWOD, timer, and also grammarian. But who oversee those roles? That is the job of the general evaluators. So besides the meeting, the emphasis is to evaluate the roles that doesn't have the evaluators. So that is my job for this evening. Back to our lovely Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Betari.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Yosakim. Now, I think we should just get into the nitty gritty. Today we have two amazing, great speakers, and we have the first speaker, Toastmaster Tony. Is Toastmaster Tony here? Hi, Toastmaster Tony. And we have his evaluator, Toastmaster Rina. And I will not be introducing Toastmaster Tony's speech. That will be the evaluator. So let me call upon Toastmaster Rina to introduce Toastmaster Tony's speech.
Thank you. And before I ask our speaker to come to the stage, I would like to share an overview of him project. Toastmaster Tony is on the pathway persuasive influence level 1 project 3, and the purpose of the project is to introduce the vocabulary and body language, and the time will be 5 until 7 minutes. And without further ado, I will call upon Toastmaster Tony to the stage. Toastmaster Tony, a chant of course, Toastmaster Tony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wina. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmaster. How many of you like to watch movies? Okay, I think everybody likes to watch movies. How about Tom Hanks movies? Anybody like Tom Hanks? Okay. What was the last Tom Hanks movies you watched, sir? Toy Story. And you? Otto. Okay. Those are great movies. I want to talk about the Sally. You know Sally? Tom Hanks movies also? Yeah, about the plane landing on Hudson River. So it was, I think the setting was January 29, 2009. And then it was an ordinary day. Everybody expect an ordinary flight. 155 passengers and crew board the plane. And then everything went normal. But then just a couple of minutes from the takeoff, bam, birds got into the engines. Engines are dead. I hope you watched the movies because it was a good movie. So what happened was, Captain Sully, the flight, he contacted the ATC back at the LaGuardia Airport in New York. And after all of the procedures, checking all of the dashboard, the button, pressing all of the button, the levers, the air traffic control suggests him that you go back to the LaGuardia Airport. But then Captain Salif felt that it was not the right decision. It will be disastrous for him to go back to the airport because based on his experience, knowledge, he felt that it will be too late if we go back to the airport, and it will be not good for the passengers. And also the air traffic control said, okay, then move to the next airport, the nearest airport. It was Teterboro Airport at that time. Again, Captain Sally said, no, it will not be enough time. It will crash. So what he did was, he landed the plane on the river, on the Hudson River. People call it the miracle on the Hudson River, but Captain Sully said that it was not a miracle. It was from his experience, preparation, teamwork, and the decision and courage to change the course of the plane. And as I reflect this story, this movie, I felt that it is interesting that the most important part of this story is not that Captain Sully did not rush to fly faster. He did not rush to go back to the airport or to the nearest airport. But he, with his experience, with his knowledge, he take the bold decision to change the course of the plane to land on the Hudson River. And it worked. Now, I want you to imagine the pressure on the cockpit at that time. You know, suddenly the birds got into the engine is dead, everything went silent. There is no sound of the engine, because when you board on the plane, you heard the sound of the engine, right? And suddenly it went off. And Captain Sully calmly and, let me repeat again, boldly take the decision to land the plane on the river. And it succeeded. He successfully saved 155 passengers and crew on that day. Now, in our life, sometimes we felt that we have to move faster. We have to move quicker. Sometimes we felt that on the move mean that we have to work faster. We have to fill in our minutes of our day. But from the movie of Sully, I want to say that sometimes we need to stop and ask ourselves, is it the right decision for me? Am I going to the right direction? Let's imagine that if Captain Sully did not stop and think and ultimately decide to land the plane on the river, it will be disastrous. And at the end of the movie, the simulation shows that both suggestions to go back to the airport or go to the nearest airport end up in the crash. So it will be a different story, totally. So in our life, we will find the birds in our engine. Failed projects, stuck career, unclear relationship maybe. And maybe it's time, if we see that, if we encounter that, maybe it's time for us to stop and think and ask ourselves, reflect to ourselves, is it the right decision? Is it the right direction for me? Am I going to the right direction, or it's time to change the course? So whenever life throws birds at you, I hope you will find the courage to change your course and find your Hudson River. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tony. Give him another round of applause, please. Indeed, in life, there will always not lemons, but birds, in this case, that throws into your life. And in those moments, either you can take the fight or flight mode, but instead, from Toastmaster Tony's speech, you can actually slow down and think of it a little bit more. Now, are you excited for our next speaker, guys? All right, our next speaker is a Toastmaster who's been here for quite some time. I'll call upon the evaluator to introduce her speech tonight. Can I call upon Toastmaster Nadine to introduce Toastmaster Elizabeth's speech?
All right, our next speaker is Toastmasters Lisbeth. She will be in her pathway Innovative Learning, Level 3, Project 1, with project title Present a Proposal. Toastmasters Lisbeth, Live Variance Analysis 101 Plan versus Actual. Live Variance Analysis 101 Plan versus Actual. Toastmaster Lisbeth, please have the stage.
working as a finance analyst in company manufacturing for almost more than 9 years make me realize something. Can we copy what companies do into our personal life? In professional way, actually, I've been looking how the manufacturing company analyze their financial things, how they make sure their financial is healthy, their financial is like grow. And I think this is a very good idea to copy how the company into our personal finance thing. Why? The question why we need to copy is because right now we have a lot of problem in our personal finance. Did you agree with me? Right, isn't it? Okay, this is the some current challenge problem that we have. People rarely share about their financial things. I mean, once talking about the sport, vacation, food, we are very comfortable. But once become in our money management, it's become suddenly uncomfortable. And there is a bad saving habit. People right now put their saving is based on whatever left in a month. Let's say you have an income, you put in a lot of spending, and the rest goes to saving. That is wrong method. You have allocated first. And the third, people also don't know where the money goes. Payday time, a low payday sale, you right? And then double that sale, all of discount wherever. So all of our income goes to the spending. At the end of the month, no balance. So how about our financial goals? No more financial goals. Our focus is only how to survive in that month. Are you agree with me? Right. So how? How to face this? That's what we'll share. I hope there is something from company that we can borrow their method, their strategy. Not very complicated one. I'm not talking about the financial ratio, you have to maintain it. No. This is a very simple one. I hope we can copy that. There is two things that I will share. The first is just simply doing the monthly financial review. So actually in company, they're looking their number in a monthly basis. Just to make sure they're on track. How much they're, let's say this is because this is, I give a manufacturing company, how much the production number? And then are we spending effectively? And then are we getting the profit as per our target? The same thing also we can apply it into our personal finance. Every month, once after payday. Maybe we can do at least the first 3 months, just make a visibility on all of this, our income, our spending, and our saving. No need to make any decision yet. Just purely reviewing your numbers. And then maybe after the 3 months, 4 months, you can see the pattern. How your spending, your income, and your saving look like. And then the second, this is the maximizing potential. Usually, company not only focusing on reducing the cost, they also find a way, making a big project to make a more production, to improve their production, to improve their more cash coming, more revenue coming, and yep, of course, they will get their goals faster. So in this part, it's a very crucial also into us. Are we looking into our potential? Are we enough only coming from the one source income? With the position, our spending cannot be reduced because the inflation, repricing, or everything. Or maybe we can look at another, like learn something more, learn something new, become affiliate marketplace, content creator, and everything. Bring your big potential. And actually, these two must be created with a big goals. Without goals, you cannot do these things. So guys, I persuade you, start from now doing this analysis. Doing from your income, look at, is it enough for you? Or maybe you have to create another streamline of your income. And then your costs. Are we kind of reduce some kind of must need to have spending? And then saving. Are you need to top up to make you closer with your goal? And the goal itself. Are you closer to your goal itself? Or maybe you're stuck in your place? Guys, life is full with variance. Whatever you plan, whatever happened in actual, I believe this because of your effort and also your good execution. I'm not mentioning like money is everything, but by knowing our financial thing, we know our position. By knowing our position, we can create more opportunities, then we can take a good action for us. Remember, there's a mention from Robert Kiyosaki, financial freedom is available for those who learn about it and work for it. So, I want you remember this thing again. Whatever get measured, get managed. If the company can review their financial every month, why shouldn't we review our life variance analysis? That's all from me. Thank you. All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Elizabeth. Give her another round of applause, everybody. Did not know that from working in a company, I'm not working yet. I'm still 17, but didn't know working in a company you can also learn things while in your everyday life that you can also apply in your personal life. So thank you so much for sharing that, Toastmaster Elizabeth. Now, moving on, I would like to ask the timer if all of the speakers are eligible to be voted. So I'll move on to the next where you guys can scan and vote for your favorite speaker for tonight. So get your phones out and scan, use. All right, while we wait, I would like to say thank you to from the Toastmaster Ministry of Finance for coming here and joining our meeting tonight. Thank you for joining our meeting. I hope you guys enjoy. And while we wait, I wanted to also ask, did anyone join our meeting last week? Raise your hands. Yes? So if you guys joined our meeting last week, you know that a special member of us delivered one of her last speeches to complete her pathway, which deserves definitely a special shout out. So if we can move on to the next slide, I would like to call upon our president to congratulate our Toastmaster Nadine for completing her pathway. So Toastmaster Hots, can you please come on stage?
Have fun? Go, man. See, so this is a little bit of a member recognition session where we, Metropolitan Toastmasters as a club, recognize the achievements of some of our members, and also there are a few new members joining the club, which we would like to officially welcome. So to start, as Toastmaster Batari has explained, so we learn public speaking in Toastmasters through something called pathways. So pathways are broken down into 5 levels, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And should you join to become a member, you progress through those levels. You do speeches like what Toastmaster Elizabeth and Toastmaster Tony just did. You do that enough of times, you complete enough speeches, and over time you'll complete the pathway. And this session, first up, I would like to recognize Toastmaster Nadine for completing her presentation mastery pathway. Can I have Toastmaster Nadine up to the stage? So I can't calculate the exact specifics, but you probably have to do like maybe up to about 15, maybe 20 speeches, up to 15-ish speeches to complete a pathway. So it's not an easy journey. It's quite intensive. And so this is a big achievement, and I would we Metropolitan Toastmasters Club would like to congratulate you officially for completing completing your presentation mastery pathway with a certificate of completion. Woo! So this is the official prize. We have something, well, somewhat of an unofficial prize. This is club sanction. This is e-money with Metropolitan Toastmasters logo. This has 0 balance, but it's pretty. It's got Metropolitan. Well, I don't know if people can see. So, and I think it's somewhat embossed. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. So you can top it up on your own, but it is a special price for someone who completes a pathway. So if anyone completes a pathway, hopefully this will be something of a motivation. Well, it's 0 balance, but you know, it's something nice. But once again, Toastmaster Nadine, well, congratulations. Woo! Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. And next up, the Metropolitan Toastmasters has also several new members, and we would like to now officially welcome them to the club by inviting them up to the stage. So we have Toastmaster Zahra, we have Toastmaster Sahil, Toastmaster Andi, and Toastmaster Tari. So, well, there are actually several other new members, but they are not here tonight. So we'd like to officially welcome these 4 for now. And we have, sorry. We'll start with handing out these new member certificates as well. So we have Toastmaster Zahra. Thank you so much. Sahil. And please give them a round of applause. So they are joining because they are keen to improve their public speaking, and we would like to warmly welcome you all officially. And well, this is a bit of an official business, but we do have something of a new members pledge, and we'd like for you to start off with reading this a little, just to make everything official. So you can. Yeah, sure. Please. I'll start off. So please, your fellow members, and affirm your membership by repeating the following words. Well, we can't face them and read this at the same time, but so it's probably okay just for you to just stand like that. So please begin. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, guys. And next, well, now that the new members have said their pledge, we would like to invite the existing members to stand up and welcome them by replying to their pledge. All right, let's start. Would all club members please stand and repeat your club pledge to its new members? We, the members of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, pledge to support you in your quest for self-development, to provide you with positive, helpful evaluation, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunities to help others, and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. So now, well, they've paid their membership dues and they're officially members, but now they're also ceremonially officially members. So welcome to these four. Thank you. Pictures. I always forgot pictures. Thank you, everyone. Oops. And I think that's all for our inauguration session. So once again, congratulations, Toastmaster Nadine. And welcome to all these four new members. And I'll now pass this back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Batari.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Hans, for the inauguration for the new members, as well as a congratulations and recognition to Toastmaster Nadine. I can't see you. Toastmaster Nadine for completing her pathway in presentation mastery. Right. Okay, now moving on, which is the most fun part, which is the table topics, where guests are also welcome to come up on stage. So guests, if you guys want to speak up on stage, raise your hand as high as you can so the table topic master can see. And let me call upon the table topics master, Toastmaster Alyssa.
All right, everyone. The session that you might have been waiting for is finally here. I want to hear your excitement, please. Okay, everyone, welcome to Table Topic session. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Toastmaster Alyssa, and today I'm gonna be your Table Topic Master, which is I'm gonna lead the whole session of Table Topic. Okay, next. Okay, if you're still new here and want to know what actually Table Topic session is, it is actually an impromptu speech session where you can actually practice your own public speaking ability for 1 until 2 minutes. So whether you are guest or member, you have the right to come up on the stage and practice your impromptu speech, and just raise your hand over. Okay, everyone, and as I mentioned before, you got 1 until 2 minutes to do your impromptu speech, and if you see the green light from the timer, it means your speech is already 1 minute. And if you see the yellow lights, it means your speech is already 1.5 minutes. And then lastly, if you see the red light, it means you have to wrap up your speech for around 30 seconds. So I hope it's already clear of everyone. And I would like to remind all of you as well, if you come up to the stage, please use the word of the day. Do you still remember the word of the day for today? Okay, please repeat once more. Okay, yes, correct. It is commute, okay? Just use that word as many as possible. And yeah, next please. Okay, there are 6 vehicles over there that you can choose one. Okay, the first one is taxi, and then ship, airplane, and also bicycle, helicopter, and the last one is train. You can use one vehicle if you come here. And before that, I'm gonna call upon Toastmaster Ali to be the sample speaker for tonight's table topic session to give you a little bit a picture about how you can do it. Okay, so how are you, Toastmaster Ali?
I'm feeling kind of nervous. It's because today I'll be the sample of the table topic one.
Do you have? Okay, but I'm sure you're gonna do it great.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so which one do you want to choose, Ali?
I think I'm gonna choose the train.
Okay, the train one. All right, I'm gonna give you around 60 seconds to think. After that, you can start over your speech, okay? Okay. Okay, so the question is, what's one public transportation rule you wish everyone followed? The question is, what's one public transportation rule you wish everyone followed? Are you ready, Toastmaster Ali?
Sadly, no.
Oh, no. You can do it. Okay, the time is yours.
Hold on. Ah! I have no power for this. This is so unbearable. I move to the right. I can't handle it. I move to the left. I can't. Back and front. Ah! It's so chock-a-block, Mom. I need to go home now. I can't bear with the situation. Commuting is really hard for the beginner. That was the first time I tried the electric or the commuter train to go to my uni. I'm from Bogor, which I need to commute more than 2 hours with the train to go to my campus. That was so bad experience, of course. But on the other side, it was also a good thing. I've never ever tried that kind of transportation, public transportation. I'm a homey person, being a couch potato at home, do nothing, lying in a bed, doom scrolling, watching lots of YouTube videos, video games, and so on. But the first time I commute with the train, I think there is a rule that it can really affect my daily life. That makes me really, really grateful. I have healthy body. I can stand tall, stand strong. But when it comes to a day I never forget, the day there was a person with the disability get on the train. I looked at him, how wonderful life can be if I can be that grateful, enjoying my whole life commuting with the KRL. And also behind that, I think there's a rule that I hope everyone can understand. It's not about giving the priority seat, but it's also about to be grateful for who you truly are. Commuting is maybe kind of tired, but look around you, it's also the most important one, to be more grateful. So once again, commuting, it's not something exhausting anymore, but it's something that makes me really reflect on my life, that I need to be grateful no matter what. Thank you.
All right, what a great speech, everyone. Thank you so much for Toastmaster Ali for a really great impromptu speech. I do really agree with you. Besides, we have to respect to the one who needs that priority seat. And then we have to be grateful as well for ourselves. Okay, thank you so much for that. And in this time, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to practice your own impromptu speech. So just simply raise your hand if you want to challenge yourself to come up to the stage, everyone. Oh, I see the newest member of Toastmaster, which is Toastmaster Sahil. Okay, it's your opportunity. Okay, give him a round of applause again, everyone.
There's your mic.
Okay, how are you today, Toastmaster Sahil?
I'm good. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Alisa.
Alisa.
Okay, so there are 5 vehicles left that you can choose. So which one do you want to choose?
I wanted to choose train.
Train. Okay, it's already reserved.
It's taken. I cannot ride the train again.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not. So maybe taxi.
Taxi, the first vehicle. So let's unfold the question. Oh, the question is, if you could instantly master any vehicle, what will you choose and where would you go first? Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay, you got 50 seconds or you want to start now?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, good luck for that. The stage is yours.
Kembaliannya mana? That was the first thing I asked to a taxi driver in Indonesia. Isn't that natural? I mean, from where I come in India, it's a very natural thing to ask. Because in India, if you pay, let's say like 20 rupees, yeah, in India you also call it rupees, here you call it rupiah. And if the charge is 19 rupees and 50 paisa, you have to get that 50 paisa back. That's how India is. But in Indonesia, when I posed that question to my taxi driver, he looked a bit confused. He was searching his pocket, trying to see the drawers, and then he said like, okay, I don't have the kembalian. And I was like a bit like annoyed, but then I got out. I had some chat with a few of my Indonesian friends, and they told me like, it's expected in here to like not ask for kembalian. And that was like my introduction to culture, which is great. I mean, we can learn a lot of culture through commuting from public transport. And from that, what I learned is like Indonesia is easygoing. Indonesian people are always happy and chill. So when it comes to money also, yeah, you got to chill. Uh, so that was my exposure to commuting in Indonesia, which is in itself a fun ride, if the vehicle is moving. That's another part of the story. So if there could be any vehicle that I could master instantly, let me check if, okay, there's nothing said about a vehicle which is available in this time and age. So I can choose a vehicle of a future age, maybe from Jetson era, okay? So I would take this vehicle which can fly around, yeah, so that I could beat the traffic. And where I would go first is my home, to meet my wife, because when I'm in traffic and when I want to get back home, there is nothing I would want more than get back home instantly. And so I would get that flying vehicle and get back to my wife so that she don't have to ask, mana kembaliannya. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sahil, for the amazing speech. I can imagine everyone how if we can commute to our home back and forth with that instant, life is gonna be so easier and so great. Hopefully, we can achieve that in the future. Okay, we still got few speakers left. Maybe I want to choose from this side. Okay, anyone? Okay, you can come up to the stage and introduce yourself. Okay. Okay, give her a round of applause. Okay, may I know your name and then where are you from and why do you come to Toastmaster?
Thank you, Toastmaster Alisa. My name is Mega. Actually, I'm new member here in Maths. Trisha just added me to the group today.
Oh, give her a round of applause, everyone. Hi, Toastmaster Mega. Nice to meet you.
It's okay. I'm not the new. I was the in Jakarta Motivators Toastmaster.
Okay, so yeah, I noticed you to be aided by Trisha on the group. Okay, so we got 4 vehicles left. Which one do you prefer, Toastmaster Mega?
The ship one.
Oh, the ship one. Okay, Toastmaster Mega, the question is, if you had to use only one type of transportation for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? You got 50 seconds to think. Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Okay. If I only have one, choose the transportation that I use for the rest of my life, definitely is private jet. Why? I think that's because that's the most realistic one, and on the other side, it's unrealistic one for the average of us, But since this is not a talk about that, why I choose that? Because I can feel like I am the Kardashian family go everywhere with the private jet, and I can go to another city without the traffic, without any kind of immigration things that I have to wait on the line and check detail for the passport or the delay or the LCC things, the narrow seats on the plane. Nah, I can deal with it. I born as a Cardassian, you know. Thank you. That's for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Mega. I agree with you. Oh my God, it's so fun to have that private jet so we can travel around the world whenever or wherever we want. Okay, so we still have. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me repeat. Please raise your hand if you want to. Okay, I would like to call you upon the guy with eyeglasses. Okay, yes, you. Okay, please give him a round of applause. Okay, please introduce your name and where do you come from?
Where I come from?
Yeah, the city that
Oh,
you
the
come
city.
from and the reason why you joined Toastmasters today.
My name is Uri. I'm from South Jakarta, and today I decided to go to Toastmasters because I had free time and I want to improve my public speaking skills.
Okay, give Uri a round of applause. So, is it your first time coming here, or have you ever coming here before?
It's actually my second time.
Oh, my second time. Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Uri. So we got 3 vehicles left, which are airplane, bicycle, and also helicopter. So which one?
Let's pick the bike.
Oh, the bike. Okay. So the question is, if everyone rode a bicycle to work or school once a week, how would the world change? Okay, so do you get it? Okay,
Okay.
50 seconds to think. Or do you want to start now?
If
Okay.
everyone decided to use bicycles to commute to work, to school, or to just go to the mall, what would happen? The first thing that would likely happen is that the air over our city, Jakarta, will be much clearer because, to my knowledge, transportation like trains, cars, and motorcycles use fossil fuels, which contribute to the fog in the sky. The next thing that I think would happen is that the cities would get smaller. Why? Because there's a saying that a city's the size of a city is measured from the distance between someone's home and their workplace or their school by around 1 hour. So because bikes are generally slower than cars and motorcycles, I think that cities like the one being built in Kalimantan will be smaller. Yes, thanks. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that speech. So amazing. I'm so agree with you, and hopefully it can be implemented again soon in the future. So we at least we can experience how it feels like to be less pollution. Okay. Okay, everyone. So we got one slot left. If you want to do an impromptu speech, okay. So let me check. Let me check. Okay, I wanna hear from the lady who wears a denim shirt. Okay, give her a round of applause. Okay, good evening. So I would like to hear your name, where you come from, and are you the first timer here? Okay, so the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alicia. Hello, my name is Kai Riza. People call me Kai, and actually, I'm not the new. I coming before, but
before I work in investment ministry, so it's just nearby from office after work, and then sometimes I come here. But since before I cannot join as a Toastmaster because like I have duty go to another city and blah blah blah. But now since I didn't work again, like after married, my husband tell me that not go work again, and then now I have many times, and then I can join Toastmaster.
Okay, I'm glad you are coming here again. Okay, so Kai, we have two icons left, which are airplane and helicopter. So which one do you want?
I choose airplane.
Oh, airplane. So let's unfold the question. Okay, so the question is, if you could fly anywhere in the world today, where would you go and why? State your reason. So do you get the question? Okay, you got 15 seconds to think.
Maybe it's the question. It's for what's before Saleh.
Oh,
Who's the name? The from India. Sahil.
Oh, it's
Sahil
already
maybe
picked
going
before.
to India. No. Still.
Okay.
Airplane.
Okay, airplane. Okay, so are you ready to answer the question? Okay, the stage is yours.
If I could fly anywhere in the world today, where would you go and why? The question actually I want to be in Saudi Arabia. I think every Muslim they want going to Saudi Arabia for going to Mecca or Kaaba, right? Is it? Muslim dream they can go to Kaaba, see and do pray because Kaaba is very nearby with I mean like the holy place. And people said like all your dua, all your pray, it can be nearby in the right place in Kaaba. But the thing I want to talk is it's not about going to anywhere. Every day we are going. Every day we are moving. Commute. The verb is commute. For people, maybe commute is travel from one place to another place. But maybe commute is have a long journey. I mean, maybe commute is not about only who you are today, but commute can make be more like uh, what you become. What you become. Every day we are moving. I mean, like we are moving. We need to realize that not about how many kilometers, how many far we are moving, but it is how far we are moving. Can we make sure that we step forward, we go to the what we want to be. That's for me that we need to thinking about what we want to be, not just for commuting, moving from one place to another place. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for soon to be Toastmaster Kai for the amazing speech. It was such a reflection for ourselves, right? And it's all about the purpose why we are commuting from one place to another. Okay, it's not about how distance we went. Okay, everyone. So unfortunately, I think the opportunity for you to come up to the stage for today is already over because we have a very limited of time. But don't worry, if you still feel curious and have the eagerness to come up to the stage, we can just do it on another meeting. Okay, there are still lots of opportunity for you to do it. Okay, don't forget to come again to Toastmaster meeting on the next on the next 2 weeks. Okay, everyone. Okay, I want to ask for our timer. Are the speakers eligible to be voted? Okay. Okay, unfortunately, Ali, but that's okay. And for the rest speakers are eligible to be voted. Don't forget to wait until the end because we're gonna listen and hear who's gonna be the favorite speakers for tonight's meeting. Okay, everyone, the next slide, there is a barcode that you can vote your favorite speaker. You have a time to vote your favorite one. Okay, take your time, everyone. Okay, it will be announced after the announcement of favorite prepared speaker. Okay, I think everyone is done to vote your favorite impromptu speakers. So I think my time is already over here. Thank you so much, everyone, for trying your best to do the table topic speaker. So the stage is yours, our Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Elisa. Give her a round of applause for wonderful table topics tonight. All right, I think we have some technical issue with our ballot barcode. So while I wait, I will call upon our GE to deliver his reports first. So Toastmaster Yosakim, please come on stage.
Thank you, our Toastmaster Betari. So without further ado, let us begin the evaluation session. So I will start with the evaluation speeches for our prepared speakers. And for the first evaluators, she is going to evaluate Toastmaster Tony's speech. Let us welcome Toastmaster Wina.
Okay, thank you to our junior evaluator. And it's my pleasure to evaluate our first speaker, Toastmaster Tony. First of all, I really like how the speaker capture our attention by asking a questions, and that make we start to think what the speaker wanted to talk. And another strength was a storytelling style. The speaker explained the movie and for the storyline before discussing the main message. Because not everyone here are watching the movie, the speaker said, right? Okay. I think it was a great decision because not everyone watching the movie. By providing the context first, everyone could easier follow the speak and understand the point what the speaker going to say. And also appreciates the clear takeaway at the end. The speaker not only retelling the movie, but also giving the meaningful lesson so the audience can have the key takeaway during the speech. And every speak have the room for improvement. I have two suggestions for our speaker tonight. First, do you still remember the speak have a character captain, right? And how we define that when our speaker become himself and the captain. You can use the method by using the vocal variety. You can change the vocal, your pitch, your tone. However, if it's difficult, you can use the body language. How doing that? You can stand here when you become a speaker, you are storytelling. Then you stand here if you chance you become a captain or any other role. That make the audience can easily understand, oh, you are talking a different person. It's not you are talking the story, you are say the captain saying something. And the second, I consider you can have more a slow pace. I know because our nervous, we are start talking more faster as we can. You can have a strong emphasis when you asking something like, do you think? When you say, do you think? Then the audience is not really have engagement, right? When you say more strong emphasis, more strong tone. If you say, do you think? Like no different tone, the audience not catching the that. All right. And overall, I would like to say is engaging a strong opening by asking the questions, clear storytelling. We are understand the movie and what the storyline and the main point, and also the meaningful takeaway. Everyone get a takeaway from speaker, and with a little vocal variety or body language in the future, better pacing. I believe Toastmaster Tony's speech will be strong in the future. And I would like Congress Toastmaster Tony to finish him project. Back to you, Toastmaster after meeting. Oh, sorry, our general operator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wina, our first evaluators. Now moving on to our second speaker who will evaluate Toastmaster Lisbeth. Let us welcome Toastmaster Nadine.
Toastmasters Lisbeth, thank you so much for your amazing speech. Who here wants to be financially freedom? Financially free, I mean, almost everyone. So Toastmaster Lisbeth, you capture our hearts very much because you give very meaningful tips in your speeches. And you're right, in this day and age, why don't we start planning our money like the companies do, right? So when I hear your speech, I think about top. What is top? First, thoughtful. You choose a topic that is very considerate to everyone because you actually give step-by-step tips on how can we manage our money. The second one is optimistic. Because when you are giving persuasive or motivational speech, you don't want someone who's sounding like, okay guys, so let's be healthy. It makes me don't want to be healthy. In fact, I want to go to the McDonald's right now. So the way you are so optimistic, it really gives more power to your speech, to your motivational and persuasive speech. And the third one is packed. Your speech is packed with information. And I think we can all agree on that. The things that I think could improve your speech even more is first, simplify. I noticed that you rely on the presentation and you can utilize your speech more when you give a more simplistic, minimalistic presentation and give more value to your speech. And then the second is choreography. So I noticed that you are mostly on the left side on the stage. What I like to do is when I'm rehearsing my speech, I don't just remember what I want to say, but I also kind of practicing my choreography. I know when I should go to the right, should I go until just the middle of the stage or all the way to the right, and when I go to the center and when I go to the left. So in short, your speech excels in top, thoughtful, optimistic, and packed with information. And two things that you can improve more is your choreography and your simplicity. Though I must say that I see the effort you put into the presentation and I think it looks beautiful. So thank you so much, Toastmasters Lisbeth.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nadine. So let us ask our timer, Toastmaster Zara. Both of the evaluators are eligible to be voted. So let us scan the barcode and choose for our favorite evaluators. So does any of you commute to work or to school on a daily basis? So does anyone have a commute of more than 10 kilometers? 20? 40? 50? Oh, maybe some of you live in Bogor or in Tangerang. Tangerang, oh. Tangerang, Bintaro. Oh. 20 something, I think. I mean, you have to go through Pamulang and Ciputat and the hellhole. Okay, have everyone finished voting? So, okay, let us jump into the evaluation session. Oh, okay. Okay, so because of the earlier technicalities problems, we can now vote for the best table topic session. Table topic speakers, sorry. I cannot imagine go through Ciledug on a daily basis. Oh my God. Okay, I think everyone has scanned, I think. Has everyone scanned? Okay, awesome. Let us go to the evaluation session. Okay, I'm not going to be the first one. I'm going to call first my precious grammarian, Toastmaster Ain. Please come forward to the stage.
Thank you, Toastmasters Yosakim. Hi guys, I'm back. All right, I'll be covering speakers first. So, Toastmasters Tony, I noticed something. You said normal. Now, apologies, but I don't remember what context this was for, but it should be normally. Okay. And I heard you say land the plane. The correct usage is landed the plane. This is simply an incorrect usage of a present tense. Another one is save 150 passengers. Should be saved 150 passengers. This is also an incorrect usage of a present tense, but it is fine. You're still learning after all. But this quote, I just had to shed a tear at this. When life throws a bird at you, I hope you find your Hudson River. I shed a tear at that. Again, it's a beautiful quote. All right, Toastmaster Lisbeth now. Make me realize. You see it should be make me realize. This is simply a simple mispronunciation error, really. It's not a big deal. But I think in general, your presentation and speech is very well structured. It shows your years of hard work and experience as a financial analyst. All right, let's move on to the evaluators now. Toastmasters Rina, you have some minor mispronunciation, but you're grammatically correct. You're safe. Toastmasters Nadine, no grammatical errors. Round of applause, please. All right, now, I think you've been waiting for this. This is the table topics one. The following, Toastmasters Ali, Toastmasters Sahil, Toastmasters Mega, have no grammatical errors. All right, soon to be Toastmasters Uri. I heard you say air over our city of Jakarta. The air over Jakarta would be clearer. This is simply unclear structuring. All right, soon to be Toastmasters Kerza. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. And do and pray. The do part is simply redundant. It doesn't have a place in it. The sentence it works just fine by simply saying and pray. It already works fine. Also, finally, someone used the word of the day, commute, 3 times. Please, round of applause. I've been waiting for this. Guys, word of the day, come on. That'll be it. Back to our GE, please.
Thank you for Toastmaster N, who has just demonstrated his expertise on English. Thank you. So let's move on to our NWOD counter. Toastmaster Nuha, please come to the stage and present your report.
Hello everyone, I'm back with the report of the and WOD counter. So the filler word that came mostly was something like that. I think we all use that one sometimes. Just a little tip for all of us, including me. When you need a second think, instead of saying we can use a little longer with our last word. For example, it was like, I make it even longer. That little pause can make your speech sound more smoother. I also like to give a shout out to Toastmaster Lisbeth, who for not using any filler words during her prepared speech. Okay. And for today's word of the day, which was commute, Unfortunately, neither of our prepared speaker use it. But we did have a few members who use it during the table topic sessions. It was Toastmaster Ali, Toastmaster Sahil, soon to be Toastmaster Uri, and soon to be Toastmaster Kai. That's all for me. Back to our general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Noah, for a beautiful report for Ah and WOD. And now it's my turn for general evaluation of this meeting. So the phrase "on the move" is a really beautiful phrase if you think about it deeply. Because if you just took a literal meaning, on the move is commuting every day by motorcycle, by a car, by a train, from work to school, and vice versa on a daily basis. That's just all. But if you think deeper, on the move, it has 1,000 different meaning. The first one is is the meaning that if you never been in a singular place, you are constantly on the move every day on your life, figuratively and literally. You never on the same place, never. So let us start with the first one, the message that I think is really they may really relate to us as people in our 20s, 30s, is that things never really go to our plan. So we can sweat blood and tears along our ways, but our train will eventually go off the rail, and we just need to embrace that. And the second one is we spend most our time in our work, 8-10 hours a day, plus an additional 1-2 hours on the road. So we might as well take the skill acquired at our work and implement it to our daily life. So, and then during table topics, there are a lot of what ifs. What if I have a plane? What if I master a vehicle? And that can relate to us in a way that before we manifest something in our life, we always start with a dream. With a dream, what can I could be? What if I have or don't have something? And really, I think this is the really important message. And then the evaluation session is both of our evaluators show the mastery of their craft by just not giving what is wrong, what is right, but also giving examples of how to make a speech could be better, but without a little caveat. So I noticed that some of the evaluators is speaking to the speakers. But the essence of evaluation is that so all the audience can learn from the evaluation. So instead of Toastmaster Yosakim, you did a good job at blah blah blah. So let us change that with dear Toastmasters. Toastmaster Yosakim just demonstrate the expertise of evaluation by not just talking to the speakers, but to the whole audience, so that the whole audience can benefit from the evaluation. So to wrap it up, so this meeting is we are constantly on the move, we are constantly learning, and be the best upon us all. Thank you. Back to Tom or back to our Toastmaster Tari.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yasakim and other road takers who delivered their reports. And now it has come to an end of our meeting. And so thank you everyone, guests as well as members, for coming to our meeting tonight. As well as I want to give another special shout out to our neighbor Toastmaster from the Ministry of Finance. Hi, thank you so much for coming to our meeting tonight. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have you here. And I think that's all for me. I'll call upon our Mr. President, or Toastmaster Aisha, to deliver her the best speaker for tonight.
Thank you, Toastmaster Betari. So everyone, I will talk you about the favorite speech of speaker today. So for favorite
prepared speaker is, you can guess it, guys? Okay. That is Toastmaster Libet. Okay. Okay, for the second one, the favorite speech evaluator is Toastmaster Nadine. Yeah, come to stage, please. Okay. Okay. For the last one, the favorite table topic speaker, do you can guess it, guys? Okay, that's correct. Toastmaster Sahil, please come to the stage. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, Sahil. Toastmaster Sahil. Congratulations. So much. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to smile.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The middle.
Oh, from here. Okay. In the middle. One more.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Next.
All right. You can have that trophy for 5 more minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Sahil, thank you so much. Back to President Toastmaster Hans.
Have fun? Woo! Did everyone have good fun tonight? Yay? Yay! So we've enjoyed quite a few good speeches, table topics, and evaluation sessions, and everything in between. So it is almost time for me to close the meeting, but I have a few announcements to get through first. So we are going to hold a fun badminton session on Saturday, 15th of August, 5 to 7 p.m. at Racket Kuningan. It's, well, you can look it up on Google Maps. The cost is, oh, wait. So this is for members only, unfortunately. So guess you have to join first before you can come to this event. So it is 25K per person. So you'll also get a free drink. So if you'd like to join, members, please register at the stated URL, and we'll also broadcast it on the WhatsApp group later on. So hopefully we'll see you most of you in the members there. So that's it for tonight. So one more shout out to our visiting Toastmasters from Ministry of Finance, Toastmaster Ayunda and Toastmaster Akara from Ministry of Finance, Kemenkeu. And also to Toastmaster Mega as our newest member, moving member from another Toastmasters club. So sorry we didn't officially welcome you earlier, but glad to have you on board. So if you'd like to find out more about us and our meetings, please follow us at mats.toastmasters on Instagram. And also, if you'd like to discover more exciting events at this very venue at America, please follow them as well at AT America. That's it for me for tonight. Oh, if you would like to join, if we've convinced you to finally join, please get in touch with Toastmaster Trisha as a Vice President of Membership. You can scan the QR code to contact her through WhatsApp on the left. And if you want to find out a little bit more about us, you can scan the QR code on the right, which will take you to our link tree. And that's it for tonight. I'll close the meeting by knocking this gavel again. Hopefully, we'll see you at our next meeting, which will be on 2 weeks from now, 18th of August, 2026, with a theme. So that's just after our 17 Agustusan, Indonesian Independence Day. We are free. So hopefully, we'll see you there. And thank you for coming. back to you, e-guide Ara.
Okay, thank you, Kak Hans. Let's give another round of applause, everybody, for everyone today here. Such an amazing event for today. And yes, once again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining our event today here in Ad America. And I hope that everyone here had a lot of fun and also gained a lot of new experiences and also insights from today. And everyone, before we end this event, earlier in this event, we had a social media quiz for our online viewers. And the question was, which of the following is not a way to avoid anxiety during public speaking? And the correct answer to that is D, using filler words. And shout out goes out to @Andriati Dani from Instagram for answering it correctly. And once again, everyone, if you want to attend more exciting events and also programs here in Ad America, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms at AT America on Instagram, X, Facebook, and also YouTube. And also visit our website at www.atamerica.or.id for more information and also updates about our exciting events here in Ad America. And once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Can we have another round of applause for everyone here? Yes, once again, thank you so much, everyone. My name is Ara, and see you at the next Ad America event. Thank you, everyone.